guys, it's your boy the Galactic Empire speaking. So, this is me recording my voice because I didn't record my voice while recording, which was annoying, to be sure. One other thing is, the reason why I'm playing Besiege is, well, Subnautica Below Zero, there was a slight problem with that. So I recently got my PC fixed. Well, I fixed it, and all the saves were just gone. So you probably won't be hearing from Subnautica Below Zero anytime soon, but I will eventually play to the point where we were, and then I'll continue it. But right now, I'll be playing Besiege. Okay, this is me just messing around with the first building blocks and functions. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was just doing what the game was telling me to do. But there wasn't really a big tutorial, so I just had to catch on. Yeah, I just rammed into a house, which was fun. Then this windmill came up. Same thing, same story, moving on. So here, I was just derping around with cannons. I was trying to make a cannon helicopter. Little did I know that that wasn't possible. But, well, I tried it anyway, and it didn't work as I wanted. Didn't work as it was intended to do. Let's see how this ends, shall we? This is me placing some cannons on the side. It was supposed to spin like a helicopter, but unfortunately, this is what happens. I mean, it worked a little bit. Little did I know that, well, there was only one shot. And nothing happened after that. So, I deleted it. Didn't care about it. Then I tried making a new plan. How was I supposed to destroy these caravans? Well, I built a vehicle, I guess. At first, I thought, how smart would it be to add flamethrowers and cannons? Well, it didn't go as intended, because the steering was messed up. Look at this. Well, that didn't work out. So, I went ahead and fixed the steering, and deleted some other stuff that I didn't need to delete. But I was a noob and I didn't know what to do, so have mercy on me. Once I fixed the steering, well, did I? Yeah. Once I fixed the steering, I would attack stuff, I guess. And things didn't go as planned because everything has a limited shot. And so I killed that. And steering was also still messed up. You could only go from left to right. But well, I won in the end, so that was fun. But yeah, things didn't go as planned. Shooting the cannons when nothing's still around. Here, the tutorial told me how to use these things. This is actually where I realized what I had done wrong. the back bearings needed to be facing each other with the arrows and not like looking in the same direction. And there I delete something else that I didn't need to delete. That's the wrong way, yeah. So, I think I fixed this. But I realized those are old bombs on the floor. So, I definitely needed a smaller vehicle. So I saved it. Under the name, wait for it, First Destructor Mobile. Best name in the world. So I deleted that and needed a smaller vehicle, which I eventually did manage to build. However, it wasn't so exciting than in the next mission. But well, it's better than driving into bombs, I guess. I realized you didn't need the steering things in the back, so yeah. And I realized that the steering was messed up. Right went left and left went right. And I couldn't steer correctly. Luckily I didn't drive into a bomb. Poor sheep. Oh well, that's joke's on you, I guess. Leave me alone, sheep. And so, let's see what happens next. Ah yes, the castle. This is where things went derpy. I'll let you watch what happens. So here's where things got interesting. There's armies on 3 sides, and I would have to kill 70% of them. I saved the last vehicle under something. And so I first thought of like building a fort, but I don't think that was like really possible. But I tried it anyway. I was trying to make like a massive like cube with arrows coming out of all sides of it. But I thought that would take too long, and so I just went for something a little bit smaller. Just like a rectangle, I guess. And I mean, I wouldn't have to have anything on the backside because there's no army there. But I still wanted to make like a defense on all sides because, I mean, it would just look cool, right? But then I dismissed that idea. I looked for armor, which I eventually found. And I realized that you place them very weirdly. They go like in between blocks and not on top, which is annoying. Like, you can't have them directly on top. There's like still a thing like going to the next block, like half the next block. And so I couldn't have like a complete perimeter defense, which was unfortunate. I also saw there was like shields for wheels, which was cool. And so I thought, why not put drills on all sides? So I deleted every second one on both sides. In the front I just deleted those sides. And I placed drills there. I first wanted to do like saws. Unfortunately, they like only spin like wheels, not like drills. So I scratched that. And then I had drills on all sides. The problem was, they would hit the ground. So I might need to put like stuff underneath. So that's what I did. Placing every like second one. Or yeah, almost every second one. So as soon as I had like the floor or stilts or whatever you want to call them, the elevation, I don't know. As soon as I had those, I started placing armrests. Wait, no, wait. Crossbows. There we go. That's how it's called in German. Armbrust. For I speak German after all. And sometimes I get words mixed up, which is unfortunate. But that's just the life of people who speak 2 languages. They might mix up 2 words from different languages. And so I placed all of the arrow things, crossbows, underneath. Yeah, this won't end so well. This did not go as intended. So I started this. Well, yeah. Look what happens. Everything falls apart. Absolutely everything. Their arrows were like breaking my stuffs in between, and yeah, it just falls apart. So try making something even weirder. Which would... I mean, it would work. But, well... It was actually supposed to stay in one piece. Which it didn't. But it finished the job. So I tried making like a smaller platform thing. And I also wanted to arm it to the teeth. Like armor and stuff. But I also wanted to add wheels to it. That I could actually drive it around. And that it's not just stationed there. Because I realized that that was a dumb idea. And the arrows can just shoot into one place and break my stuff. So I added wheels. Still the steering problem, which was annoying. But I figured it out. It was still reversed, but yeah. I realized that I couldn't like place armor on each side if I wanted drills there. Or, well, I placed a flamethrower. The original plan was drills. But I guess flamethrowers also do the job. Place drill and a flamethrower. And on the other side, another flamethrower. Yeah, I wouldn't place them there because the drill might hit it and things might explode. I placed the armor things on the wheels, which was better than nothing, I guess. I also put the same amount of things in the back. Well, same amount. Just put 2 drills in the back. And armor the top because, well, the archers wouldn't leave the top alone, so I needed something to protect that, no? And so, I looked what... So, I had this problem where I couldn't remember which keys were which, and so I had to look them up all the time. So yeah, here's where things don't stay in one piece. Well, now everything's on fire. And well, I did eventually win, but I also kinda died. If I were like a person in that vehicle, because that vehicle did not stay together. So here I'm like in this place. I don't know what to call it. So what I had to do is like move those iron bowl things into that designated area. And so I started deleting stuff, like everything battle-ish, weapony. And so I just placed a simple piston and I don't know what to call that. What was that? I'm just gonna call it a grabber. So I looked up the keys as well. And I guess I was ready to go. But I didn't know you actually had to bring both of those to the designated area. First I didn't know which was the iron things. So I was just like driving after this poor person. But I didn't kill him. And so I looked up what the things were again. The keys were. Because I can't remember them. And so I thought these bowls looked weird, so I tried grabbing one, but like I said, the steering was still reversed and I still was having trouble with adapting to it. So I got that one. Problem is I couldn't turn anymore. So there was one done, but then I was like, but how do I get up there? This vehicle can't get up there. So next plan was to make a crane. deleted all the armor things, and well, I guess there's not really much to say about it. Putting some pistons on top of each other, making the structure of a crane. I would eventually realize that it would be front heavy, and yeah, it wasn't going so well, so I would have to eventually place back weight. I didn't know where those were at that time. Build that. And I'd say that looks decently like a crane. Not the best looking crane, but I would say it works. Maybe. I realized it was like too small crane, so I tried making it bigger. I mean, it would help me, but yeah, that was too high because it's like some uh, complaining that you can't build there, so I had to change that. That there, and now the grabber arm. The grab arm? Oh wait, no, piston first and then the grabber arm. So this is where I like had like the concept of my crane, which would actually work. Like I said, it was front heavy, and I fixed that afterwards. And steering was still so annoying. Next time I play, I might need to find a solution to the steering problem. Yeah, you see? Front heavy. My back wheels aren't even on the floor. So when I tried grabbing it, I realized I was like pulling my arm like there. And I couldn't turn with this thing really well. So I thought of like getting something to keep it into place. Same concept that I had like before when like it wasn't working. That. And I tried assigning another key to it because I would have to operate both individually. So let's continue and try this again. What? What was I doing here? Oh, right. I tried getting the front heavy problem back into like not front heavy. I don't know. Well, I was still a little bit front heavy, but not as much. So I extended the crane arm, and now I had this thing in place. But I still couldn't like move. Because, well, like I said, steering was weird. Great, now I rolled it out of the trajectory zone again. Now stay. Now I need to get that thing down from there. So first, I had that like there, but it wouldn't roll down, so I had to take measures into my own hands. So I couldn't like manage to reach it because it was too far away. I need to turn around and try from the other side. But like I said, turning was weird, and I couldn't turn correctly, and it was annoying. And it would keep on like sliding like that. Nice, I got it down. I coupled that thing up. Well, tried. And tried getting back to the... I can't talk anymore. Designated area. There we go. But, well, steering was still a problem. So, I just dragged it. I mean, it worked. But I needed to find a better way to steer. So, there was this like mystical rock up there. And I needed to get up there. And now that I had the basic understanding of like pistons and everything, I think I had a decent plan. But first I like wanted to see if my last vehicle could defeat it. But I realized that all the cannons were way too far down. So I think I tried to like put all the cannons on top where the crossbows were. But I realized that that probably also wouldn't work. So I tried finding like an aiming thing that could like aim a cannon upwards. But unfortunately I didn't find something like that. The swivel thing, but that only like turns it around, which I didn't want to. So I just tried placing a cannon there. Well, I would know that that didn't work because I checked to see. Well, I checked by looking at the height of that thing and the cannon, and yeah, it would. Ah, I placed something wrong. Go away. So I tried making like a platform that would elevate itself by using pistons. That was a suspension. That was our suspension. Yeah, now I also realized it. And I realized structural integrity is a real big deal in this game. So I knew that I needed, like, if I not connected these four things, I know that they would like go split apart, just like something. I don't know. They will probably just fall off, and like the thing would explode or something, because that's what happens to everything in the Galactic Empire. There was that Death Star, there was a Super Star Destroyer, and all the Star Destroyers on... what was the planet? Ray's planet. I know that planet. It was like the planet where the whole Rebel fleet like attacked the whole Imperial fleet. Something with a U. It's not Utapau. That's where guys like so. Oh, I placed the wheel wrong. 100th level, thousands of battle droids. That's where like the Grand Inquisitor comes from. Wait, 10th level, thousands of battle droids, not 100th. 100th would be a little bit. That would be a long way up. So yeah, now I had the concept for my vehicle done. Now only to place some cannons on top, right? I also didn't realize that the mystical thing can shoot at you, which was annoying. But it didn't break anything before I broke it, so that was cool. And move in. And yeah, start shooting at me. And boom. Made a barrel roll. Backflip. So yeah, I'm sorry that this video was like kinda boring. I didn't mean it to be boring, but yeah, sorry guys. May the force be with you, and for the glory of the Empire.